So what makes people think they are superior to others? What makes them believe they have power over others without their consent? And what makes people accept lesser treatment? I am sovereign. I identify as sovereign. I am independent, self-governed, and have full autonomy. Honestly, I will use force against anyone that attempts to impede or infringe on my sovereignty. Any one or group of people that wish to suppress my freedoms will face justice. If we treat our sovereignty like government actors treat their job, we would be actually free. Governments go by the majority rules belief. They forgot about the people that don't consent. They attempt to enforce their statutes, codes, ordinances, bylaws, and policies on people that never consented to being governed. And they use their beliefs in the words they create and call law, using words to control others. They are willing to use force to make people comply or, die. When faced with a tyrannical people like them, we as sovereign people have no choice but to use force against force. We will not obey a group of people that we do not owe allegiance to. They have no authority or control over we, the people. The record needs to be set straight, to let governments around the world know that we are sovereign. That's why North Korea is the way it is. And many other governments are slowly suppressing more of the people's rights over time. So the freedoms and liberties our ancestors have fought and died for are now being taken away easily because people don't use them. Exercise your rights. We have the right to govern ourselves, to be sovereign and independent. If you can do something yourself, then why would you need a government to handle your affairs? They cannot force governance on a people that identify as sovereign. If they respect that other states and countries have sovereignty, then they must recognize that people themselves are sovereign, not just as a collective, but as individuals. State actors follow orders, so they don't have permission from you to put torture cuffs on you and lock you up for jaywalking, which is a victimless crime where you have not caused harm to another, but yet you are subjected to violence. Them taking your precious time you can never get back and not caring what responsibilities they are holding you from. Also, they put you in danger because you are in cells with other people that may be sick or mentally ill or have malicious intentions against you for any reason. All this because they believe their words that they created apply to all people in a defined territory. I claim and declare that my birthrights to these lands I was born on gives no one or entity power over me. It's a war going on out here for the people that want complete freedom from government. They can only control what they create. I'm not their creation. I'm not obligated nor obliged to comply with anyone or group of people that wish to use violence to force compliance. If you, the viewer, think it's okay for a man or woman to force you to do something, and no matter what words they are using or their position in life, is it okay to be forced to do something without your consent? We must remember that America was built by the Caucasians taking lands that were already occupied. So, honestly, it's fair to say that people agree with the government's use of force when they aren't the ones being targeted. So, look at it from all angles, When you see an encounter with law enforcement officers and we the people, don't just sit by and allow our freedoms and rights to be trampled over by tyrants. Our ancestors are turning in their graves because of how weak and soft we have become. Just obey laws that I didn't create? I mean, they aren't my parents or my God or people I know. They are people that work as a collective and honestly use words to divide and conquer us as a people. This message isn't for the people that choose to be governed. This is a call to action for the independent, sovereign, self-governing people that choose freedoms over a false sense of safety and security from a tyrannical government. This is not a revolution. This is a restoration of what is ours. So will you join the fight for sovereignty?